Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Scotia Barn here in Burnaby, where tonight the Coquitlam Express will take on the Powell River Kings. Back starts Tattle, possibly 2-on-1 with Oakley. Tattle down the right wing, feed it across, that's one. Tattle gets it again, and he put it wide of the goal. Good chance for Tattle there. Aaron Neal. He found on a pass, gets the puck back, and leads the rush into the Express zone. And then he's dropped by Matthew Campbell on a solid hit. And then a shot from the sharp angle is steered aside by Little. Good hit there by Campbell to lay out the Kings player dancing in. Now another hit by Campbell on the boards. He'll lead the rush through center ice and dump it in cross corner for Schlebby to race in after it against Wessels. Schlebby turning in the corner. Now MacDougall throws a big hit in the corner and sending his man down hard to the ice as Wessels was knocked down by Christian MacDougall. Pearson to the line to Secunda. He'll return it to Pearson, will walk in. Shot Drapeau the save. Rebound lies in front. And Drapeau dives back and covers it up. Christian MacDougall out there has really done a good job of that this season, is really getting the dirty areas and scoring goals. His 3 goals this season I don't think have come any further collectively than 3.5 feet away from the net. Express win the face-off with 36 seconds gone in the power play. Pearson lays in front, they score! There's a MacDougall tip right in the goal crease. And the Express take a 1-0 lead. Now Schlebby comes in for the puck. He'll feed it in front. MacDougall put it just wide. Schlebby through center ice and across the King line. He'll feed MacDougall. Wrist shot, kicked a big rebound. Loose in front, they jam. And the Express can't tuck it home. Good chance off the rush. Now Yeet the line. Wrist shot right on Drapeau, the save. Rebound. And it's chipped just wide of the goal. Speeding through center ice is Hewlett in the Express zone, the left wing. He'll take it down deep. Centered out in front. On the stick of Little. And then a shot is stopped by Little. And a chance in front of the goal for Barrow. And Little got himself in position to make the save. Schlebby on the puck in the left wing boards in the King zone. All the way back to the line. He'll send it down to the boards to Kovacevic. To the line to Murphy Johnson. 15 seconds remaining in the period. Now Pearson to the side, plays it in front. They score! Tyler Schlebby jamming it home at the side of the net. And with 10.9 seconds remaining in the first period, the Express have taken a 2-0 lead. Out comes Brendan Toy for Powell River. He stood up at the Express line. Parkhouse centers it in front. And bouncing puck. Loose in front. Little is down. And it's cleared away to the corner. He didn't know it was lying right there in the goal crease, did Little. Josh Kagan into the middle for Santia. Back to Kagan. Tried to play through his speed. And then he got dropped by Campbell. Another good hit by Matthew Campbell after Kagan was getting a little too cute with the puck. Oakley, he'll protect the puck. He's then knocked down. He'll feed the line down. Kenny with his shot. Drapeau the save. Tattle on the rebound. Put it on the side of the goal. Now Lundy forces it in the King zone. Down the right wing. He shoots, saved by Drapeau. Rebound swatted away. Bertoni with his shot. Another one. That's stopped by Drapeau. Danny Pearson racing after a loose puck. He'll poke it up to Merritt. He'll speed into the King zone on the right wing. Play it through the feet of Abbott. Merritt shoots and put it wide to the stick side. Good chance for Sam Merritt. So comes Alex Secunda. He'll feed it onto the right wing and is tipped to the King line. Gets through to Schlebby. Now for Oakley. On the backhand, his shot deflected. Scores! It went off the Kings defenseman's stick and fluttered over to Poe. And Keaton Oakley has given the Express a 3-0 lead. 8 minutes gone here in the second period of play. 3-0 Express leading. Dylan Hewlett, lead feed for Bonkowski through the center with speed. Right feed to Reeserer. Back to Bonkowski with the backhand, and he scores. He put it over Little on the short side on the backhand, and the Kings are on the board. It's a 3-1 game. Kagan will take it off the left boards. Now chipped in behind the net for Santia. In front for Kagan, in tight, and a save made by Little as Kagan went through his legs. Comes loose to Pearson behind the net. He'll clear the line, held in by Dylan Hewlett. And now the Kings power play will look to set it up. Van Raymond back to Hewlett in the middle. Wrist shot, scores! But they weave it off. Santia knocked it out of the air with a high stick. It's still a 3-1 game. Well, Santia was getting those bounces earlier in the pod season on those type of plays, but not this time around. It's still a 3-1 contest. Now Kenny poking behind the net. And it comes to Campbell. He'll clear it off. A couple of Kings gloves to center. Comes down to Tattle. He'll dance in with Oakley. Tattle shoots. Scores! A short-handed goal. Ryan Tattle. And it's a 4-1 Express lead. Oakley with Tattle and Fraser throws center ice. Oakley in across the line. He'll feed Tattle. Down the slot. He shoots. And a save made by Drapeau. Little change of the angle by Ryan Tattle, and a good look from in between the circles. Express looking to get another late period goal. They got one in the final minute of the first period from Tyler Sleppy to make it a 2-0 game. And Sleppy centers out in front. MacDougall scores. There it is. MacDougall getting his second of the night. It's a 5-1 Express lead. Danny Pearson. He'll poke it into the King zone on the left wing. Pearson shoots. And Drapeau fought it off with his shoulder and just camped it out. He's checked trying to cut in the slot. And the Express swing to the right side to Fraser. Sharping a shot. And Express say yes. Referee says no. And I don't think we have a goal here. It's up to 2 tonight, 5 on this season. As Sleppy throws a solid hit in the neutral zone on Burnett. And far and away, this is also the most physical game that the Express have played all pod season long. Burnett, he'll snap it to Santia, the Express line. Into the middle for Ben Raymond. Wrist shot steered aside nicely by the stick a little. And backstart the Express with 3 of them through center ice. Fraser down the right wing. Oakley to the goal. It's dropped off in a wrist shot. And they score! Will Dow-Kenny snapping it home. And now the Express are into a 6-1 lead. So a goal off the rush. Sleppy on the face-off against Milliken. One to MacDougall. Wrist shot. Scores! It's a hat trick for MacDougall. And it's a 7-1 Express lead. So there's the first BCHL hat trick for Christian MacDougall. Here's Juka down the right wing with Lundy. Juka shoots that one high and off the glass, and he had a lot on it. They also got 7 on April 3rd, a 7-6 win, as Merritt lays in front of Zurkovic with a backhand, and Drapeau reached behind him. No signal from the referee. Well, now Kenny will bounce it into the Powell River zone. Now Oakley in on the forecheck. Now puck loose in front, and they score. Sam Merritt chopped it in from the side, and it's an 8-1 Express lead. Campbell poking it into the King zone. He's all by himself, puts some backhand towards the net. That's blocked. And now Campbell giving it a hard ride, but it was Johnston who got the worst of it, as Johnston was taking a run at Campbell, and it was Johnston who ended up on the seat of his pants. Now they come together again, and this time Johnston knocks down Campbell, and they're going to wrestle a little bit, and they're going to try and throw them at the blue line. And Johnston wrestles Campbell to the ice, gets one last shot in. Campbell gets a shot in while on the ice. So these guys getting special teams on both sides here in the third period. Stretch pass for Barrow. He walks in and scores with 17.2 to go to make it an 8-2 game. Final 10 seconds. Milliken one last rush. That shot is blocked, and the Express will clear it out through center ice. And the Kings will just control the puck as now the clock is wound down, and the Express will come off the bench, and they will celebrate a resounding 8-2 victory tonight over the Powell River Kings. And Alex Secunda comes over. He's the first to greet Jaden Little to get the victory here tonight as the Express celebrate this 8-2 victory over Powell River here this evening. And they've truly earned it in this one here tonight, with the effort that they put forth throughout the course of the entire 60 minutes in this one here this evening. And Express will now go to the room and enjoy the fruits of their labor.